This is made me think. She said, do you want to come over to Imjoba? She's from Imjoba, and there's a restaurant over there, serves this. This is snail, but in Maltese it's called babouche or babushu. He's still alive, this one. Comes in the rainy season.
This is my island in the sun.
Hi guys, how you doing? Englishman here. I hope you're well wherever you are in the world. I'm going to show you from here because the view is not fantastic, but over there is St. Paul's Bay. Oh. Can you see it, guys? St. Paul's Bay, Imjoba and Aura, but we'll have a better view. And there's loads of prickly pears up here. Bite at Tashoke. We're going to a beach called Imjoba. I know I'm killing it, but it's a difficult word for an English. Imjoba. I think that's how it is. Every time I say it different, so expats have a good blooming laugh. This is the Chapel of Salmon. There's Selmun Palace there, look. Now I chose this day because tomorrow is going to start stormy. So we're in September, so it's changeable weather. This is the Chapel of Salmon. I'm going to show you a place now. In the 70s, it's been going for a long time. The first time I ever ate rabbit fennec in Maltese. I like to tell you the different Maltese words. I seem to be doing some work around here. Look, that's the chapel here, look. Selmun. Oh, it's going to be windy at the front, I think. Imjoba, I think that's it. It's really one of the best places, restaurants for fennec, for rabbit. Anyway, we're gonna start walking. This is the walk to Selmun Palace, then down the bottom, Imjoba. Every time I say it, it's different. Anyway, we have a laugh, eh? Yeah. Englishman in Malta. I've got the other channel, Englishman Foodie. I'll have a laugh on that one as well. Soon you'll be seeing this fantastic view. Aura, Imjoba, St. Paul's Bay. In the 70s. I wish I've got a picture from here in the 70s. Look, Mr. Bay down there. Look at that view, guys. It's awesome, eh? How it's changed. Oh, look, a butterfly. Let's hope it's gonna stay. Oh, that's a nice one, eh? It's gone. I was you're getting too blooming close, Englishman. He's following me though, look. He's fluttering around. It's a bit windy, that's why. He wants to get on these plants. I like these plants. Anyway, Selmun Palace. It was a hunting lodge in the old days of the knights. I'm going to show you this little rat set. That set is like a communal where they used to like what would we call it in English, a small holding, that sort of thing, in the middle of nowhere. Anyways, the more views from here. Look at the views, fantastic views. That's the Selmun chapel. Anyway, look at this all new building work here coming on. They're encroaching on the land here. Let's hope they keep a bit. There's an old well as well, the arched well. In the old days, it's about I forget, I think it was about 30 foot deep. All these little rat sets used to have one, obviously to feed the animals. And there's one of these weird stones here, look. Now it's a bit controversial. Here it is, look, miles from. Look how it's blotted off. It's been cut out on both ways, so it would be Selmun, miles from Valletta to Selmun, something like that. Or perhaps they had a different name for it in those days. Now either the knights, when the Turks were attacking, cut it out, or many people said the British cut it just in case the Germans invaded. So who knows. A lot of water here though. In the old days, used to flood down here, and in fact there's been quite a few floods when that rain came about 2 years ago. Here's this rat set, an old Maltese for pigs, I think, chickens. That sort of thing. The doors are falling off. Come on, farmer, get your finger out. Here it is, look, there's a lot here. And this is the arch well. I'll take a little bit of video so you can read about it. How's that? There it is, look. There's a well. And the R is to represent they're part of something or other, I can't remember. Like a group, I think, that sort of thing. I didn't read it anyway. Here's the other one of the upset. If you have a read in that, just freeze it and have a read. Used to have like milk and eggs and things like that. Like a little, there was all that all over Malta. This is Selmun. That way is to Campbell Fort. Sadly, when the British left, the Maltese helped themselves to a lot of girders and metal and things like that. The Selmun Platz was a meeting place for hunters. Very similar to Verdella Palace, that sort of thing. Now, keep your fingers crossed, guys. If it rains, I know you, yeah, you there, you didn't keep your fingers crossed. And you didn't subscribe. Oh, Steve, you're getting very boring now. You keep asking us to subscribe, but you'll help the channel. You know what I'm going to say now, guys? 12,000! Wow. 12,000 subscribers. But I don't think 12,000 is a real figure, because at the most I can push 5,000 to 6,000. And the one of the palace, I'm not sure if that's the best video. That's on about 20 or 30,000. So not everybody subscribes. Okay, I'm guilty. I hold my hand up for that. I'm guilty, because I flick through many channels and I don't subscribe. I don't even thumbs up. But help Englishman. I know what this is. Charlie's Bar, afternoon tea. Oh, that's an old thing, I think. I never even heard of this. Oh, it's an old sort of building here, look. I never heard of Charlie's Bar. Anybody know, guys? This is a very pleasant walk. You can go down this way as well, which is a very narrow road, or you can come this way through Farmer's Field. Google says it's about 20-25 minutes, something like that, and it ends up down by the beach. It's like and I saw a couple of YouTubers, they got down there and there's like a water vape thing. I don't know if that's still there. Anyway, this is a lovely countryside. The farmers bat on a bit down here. I have to be a bit careful as well. This is hunting territory, and they don't always stick to their own place, the hunters. Went over to Aura. Aura was nice, eh? That's a nature reserve at long last, where that bloke killed those pelicans, whatever they are, pelicans, eh? Oh, must be a big, this is an old British building here, look. So this is either some barracks or something. There's nothing about it. I want to see, it's a big Charlie's Bar. Sometimes that's what they've done. They've reimbursed it, you know, to, but no, it's a drifter or something. Oh, I don't know. Anybody know what it is, guys? Nature and civilization. Whoever gets those alarms and just leaves them on, they don't cut them off. God, they drive me crazy. There was a guy near it. He said, oh, I don't know how to work it. I said, it's going off 3 o'clock in the morning. Sort it out. I mean, it's hopeless. I said, oh, I don't know. I said, I've took it back twice, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm having a rant. This is true. Idron ta Għajn Ħadid. Oh, we're gonna come across some words here, guys. So, no barbecues, no tents, no caravans, off-road prohibited beyond this point. Stay on the road, guys. My advice. Hunting is a sore point in Malta. So I have to hold my tongue sometimes, but some of them are really respectable and that, and they do what they say, but some just don't. I guess that's everywhere in life, eh? This farmer just came in here. They've got some lovely small holdings here, some of these farmers. But you know, to get a place out here, virtually impossible. It's like through generations. And some of them are so nice. I tell you, the other day I went down. Where did I go? I forget which place. Oh, over by the Red Tower. And one of them was really, like, for example, get off my land. What you doing around here with the camera? And another one was so nice. Hello, like he didn't speak very good English, so we did our best between each other. But you can see like the face, how he greets you, and the other one was like real grumpy. So this is his piece of land. This guy's got a nice piece here. We're waiting for a bit more rain, which is coming tomorrow. So today is, oh Steve, you retired, you don't know what day it is. I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyway, the storm is coming for Thursday and Friday, and we're supposed to have a nice day on Saturday and then back to rain on Sunday. So let's get going. Let's blah 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 and show us the countryside, Steve. That's what we come here for. This is the rural part of Malta. Selmun Palace, Selmun Chapel. This is the real countryside where they used to like eat rabbit and farmers and things like that. Bite at a shock, prickly pears. Oh, what's this say? Get off my land. If you're over there, private, don't go there. But most of the time you can get the drift. There might be oh, look how nice here. I've been halfway down here because I went to meet somebody years and years ago, but we don't believe you, Steve. You've never been to these places. This is like Steve's videos, Bladotch, just random, just walking whatever we come across. No, you plan everything, Steve. You know what's coming up. I don't. I went about halfway down this road with the car though, and I stopped and there was like an old farmhouse, I think, something down on the left hand side. Oh, I wish it was a nicer day, guys. It's sadly a bit cloudy. The sun's trying to break through. I've got my cap just in case it bursts through. Hey, going down is blooming lovely, but coming back. Steve, what do you do when you finish walking and you get where you're going? You walk back. There's no buses down here. There's a nice big tanker out there though. Look how rural this is, like a cliff here. Those blessed, whatever they are, crickets, eh? What a noise they make. You can't even hear the birds. Some tourists. Tired?
A bit tired.
Going down is alright, eh?
It's alright, yeah. Have a nice day.
And you? Huh?
Have a nice day.
And you? Oh yeah, look guys, it's steep. Still, we're having fun, eh guys? Let's have fun together, looking at the countryside and what's going on here. We're having a nosy. We just need a bit more rain, guys, and everything will burst into life. Already these have started, look, spurting out. These are all over Malta. What are they? I know who's going to answer, Mr. Abela. What are these, Mr. Abela? He's the first one to comment. Oh, there's a bit more. Hey, that's nice. There's got some info as we're going down. This is a very well-known beach down here, but I think it's just a shingle beach. There's no sand, I don't think, down this way. Let's have a look what it says here. The Torre Tal Għajn Ħadid. Where's the Torre? Straight in front of us, maybe. This tower was demolished. Oh, there was a tower here, maybe. In 1856 earthquake, and is one of the 13 coasts to watch. So I don't know where the tower is. Maybe it was here. Anyway, there was, just imagine guys, there was a tower here, but we can't see it. Let's carry on. Keep walking, Steve. You can see like these are all traditional farmhouses with the steps outside. All Maltese used to be like this. And the sister of the cognata was mother-in-law. I don't know what ta cognata. She had the old, in Balzan, she had an old traditional house where all the rooms led into the courtyard. So you imagine winter you was like cozy by the fire. You had your thing, you had your shower, or probably the metal bath, because there was no showers in that day. And you want to get into that cozy envelope. Well, you have to go outside and up the stairs and into bed, or sometimes not up the stairs, but she had up the stairs. And she lived there. She lived to 90. Auntie Mary, and if any of the family is watching, Auntie Mary, she was quite old. I can't remember the age, but she lived in that house most of her life, I think, in Balzan. And it was traditional with the courtyard in the middle, and you have to get all the kitchen outside, living room outside. So you imagine if it's raining or it's cold, you have to go out there. It was a different life, eh guys? Bite at a shock, but now it's not good. It's all gone to seed. So what happens is it goes to seed, it drops off and it regenerates itself. But it's not good now. I don't like it because it's very very seedy, very gritty. But many Maltese love it. Oh, look. Anyway, this is the rural part of Selmun. We're on our way down. I'd have thought it takes more than 20 minutes. Seems a far down there, eh guys? Even going back to the 70s, life was very different. I remember when I came in the 70s, it was just black and white television. UK had colour. And the first television guys, expats, the Grundig, because they were making well, not really making it, but assembling it here in Malta. So Mintoff, the Prime Minister, then said, if you want a television, a colour television, you have to buy Grundig, because it's made here. Because he's a very patriotic guy, Mintoff. He used to say, like, if you don't, for big countries like China, if you don't buy it from us, we're not going to buy it from you. That's when I first came in here. The stationaries were like a third world. It was just one packet of crisps, like very I think they're still making it. There's some people make it like homemade chips, you know, like crisps with the blue bag in. Remember that, guys? Chocolate was made here, very different, and no choice at all. So now it's very different. Oh, I think this is the place here. Ratset, yeah, look at that word again, ratset. Like a small holding. This is a farmhouse, typically rural complex where you had the community of people with its own fields immediately around it. So that one's fell down a little bit, but we can probably have a quick look around. I think I've got it on a very old video, quite a few years ago since I've been down here. I'm not sure if you're allowed in, but we'll have a quick shuffle. You can see water runs down this way. Ooh. Yeah, sadly we can't get in. There's a bolt and a catch on. But you get the drift. You get the drift what I'm talking about. Let's see what the view is like from here. Oh, it's all overgrown. But there's a walk down there. I'm going to stick to the road, I think. That's a bit A over T country. We stick to the road today. I've got, oh, you prickly pear. He attacked me. Those are real devils when I don't know how those blokes. I was trying to do a video of one. He was a bit shy at the market of when I bought of these prickly pears, because what they do, let me show you. Here's the prickly pear, look. Now they, I don't know which side they slice it, but they slice it, then they cut it down, then they open it up and they eat from the inside. But if you touch these little spikes, see them there? They're devils. They penetrate inside you and you never get them out. You just have to wait for the skin to naturally, if ever. And this guy, most of them wear gloves, but this one didn't wear any gloves, but his hands were like leather, and that sort of very thick dirt that sticks in the pores of the skin. So I said to him, wow, you're good. He said, oh, many years doing it, so I can't imagine how many he's got in his skin, or perhaps they don't penetrate him because his skin's so hard. So look how beautiful the countryside. There's there's many of this prickly pear here. This is the place to come, guys, for prickly pear in the season. I think I'll come down here. They are getting it ready a little bit, look. I don't know where I met a guy, whether it was down that other, I went down that other road. There's another road from Selmun. You can't go, you can go down with a car, but pray that you never meet anybody coming up the other way, because I tell you, there's no passing points and it's quite a long road. And I thought, oh, at the first you don't think you're going down that sort of road, so, and I said, oh, I'll go for it. And I never came across anybody up or down, and I was oh please, I don't want to reverse up, because some of these farmers are a bit headstrong. So anyway, this is their reservoir here, look, water reservoir. That's where we've walked. You can just see it, Selmun Palace, Palazzo, I think in Italian. The Palace of Selmun was a hunting lodge. There is a few people, but some really, I always fancied this, but now you change. When I was coming up to retirement in my 50s, I was thinking, hey, that would be fun. Get a bit of land, come out here by yourself. But then I changed. YouTube came along and I got all you guys, all 12,000 of you. And I thought, nah, I can't be arsed, because it's so hot. It's okay this time of year, but still, you say it's okay, but it's still 25, 27, digging with full sun. So it's not great. Let's have a shofty. He's doing some work, this one. They all build these walls, look, Maltese stone walls. There's an art to it. There's no cement, but now I notice they're putting cement on the top layer. But in the old days they didn't. But this is no cement in any of this, just all layered on top of each other. This is a trade that's sadly being lost in Malta. But they got, look at how much you've got to do. Everywhere in Malta have got these walls, and it's not easy. It takes forever. I'm not sure, walking along, whether I'll cut a little bit. I might cut little bits and pieces, because it might get a bit boring. And you blah 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 in Steve all the time. I love this though, guys. I'm in my element. Look, some birds up here. I haven't heard any shooting, so perhaps I always thought this was a hunting area, this Selmun. Perhaps I don't know anything about the hunting. Don't ask me about it. Because I've got seasons and certain seasons and different seasons for it. These are the old buildings. Look, where the farmers used to put all their when it's a bad storm and things like that. They're round. They've started building them again now, or refurbing them. I can't get in to show because it's, well, it's not nice to, because can you see behind the prickly pear? Some are different shapes, some are, but most of them are round and they sort of narrow to the top. Not much in the fields. Tell you the truth, be honest with us, Steve. I was going to do a road runner coming from St. Paul. I'm still going to do it, but I'd forgot a certain part for the camera, but you can put the microphone in. There's so many things to remember, and I'm getting old. Hey, we're not far away, I think. Let's keep walking. He's watering his plants, this one. You can drive down here as well. So if you want to come with the car, it's not so bad. I'm a walk though. Get off at Selmun and walk down. You'll love it. Get rid of a bit of the flab. Wind in your hair. Nice terraces here, eh? Wow, there's many of these biter. Nobody was picking over here, maybe. Some of this land though, it's just abandoned. It's such a shame. What a road, eh? Long road. We can play the song. Long and winding road. Don't give up your day job, Steve. Wow, it's packed with biter, with prickly pear. But you can see his reservoir is full. So they had a bit of rain here. We're gonna have some rain tomorrow. Let's hope it doesn't come too early. Because you know what, I forgot a spot from that part from my camera. I have like one of these plastic things just in case it tips it down. Still, it's only water, eh? If you get wet. These fields are all ready though, unless he's planted something already. It is a bit dark in places. I'm just sorry it's not a bit brighter, because you would see the sea even better. I think it's watering over there. Got a lot of fruit trees. Oh, he's digging. The soil ready, this soil. You need one of those, I think they're called marfa, like a blade on the stick. And you dig it like that. It's instead, you couldn't pick up the soil with a spade, because when I first came here, I was digging in the garden. I had a house in Natal, and I was digging with the garden. And this guy said, "Hey lad, you're doing some hard work there." I said, "Yeah, it's very thin. It's like ma'ut. It's like very clayey, the soil." He says, "But go to the ironmonger and buy a marfa, and you dig it properly. Because if it gets wet, it gets really like solid inside it." There's a saying. That texture. It's like tuba, and if someone's a bit thick. They say to me, "Inti tuba," like you're thick as the soil. Hey, I'm teaching you some Maltese words, guys. The trouble is though, it's like the blind leading the blind, because my Maltese is only kindergarten. I do my best. That's all you can. Oh, we're here already. That's good. That came quickly. I don't know if this is dumping going on here. I hate it with a passion. Go and put it somewhere else, not in there. You just come down with a truck. I don't know if it's a farmer that's... Sometimes they do it to make the road a bit firmer, so there's no garbage with it, so it could be just that. So I take it back if I'm wrong. Sorry about that, Mr. Farmer. Oh yeah, this looks nice down there. I just kept the camera rolling. I don't know if I might cut little sections out. Not rough enough for that blowhole. There's like a blowhole, I think. I'm not sure exactly where it is. I saw I'm not sure if it's Pierre. I'm not sure if Pierre's video. I saw like the water blows in and it shoots up. I saw it on one of the YouTube videos. Oh, this is beautiful from here. Look how nice, guys. It's all opening up now. There was a sign here, but sadly with the sun it's got bleached. And that tanker's still out there. Let's see how we're gonna get down. That's the beach down there. Maybe this path down here. Ooh, it's very windy though, near the front. I sometimes see those, they're ready to fall. I reckon this is the way down, eh? There's a path all the way down. And this looks like the one. Let me just check the battery, guys, before we go down. And we'll go near the beach. I don't think there's anybody down there, but there was somebody following me down. And it's blowing up for a storm. Alright, we're okay. We've still got a bit of battery left. Let's start going down. A over T. The problem is, guys, with one hand, you never know what you're going to come across. Any vipers? Oh no, it's all right, Steve. Don't worry about the vipers. Some poor took all the poison out of them. Sometimes you have to. Ooh. Oh, Steve, you tread on one of the plants. That's a very rare plant, a skull plant. I forgot a black bag, you know what I did. Sometimes I bring a little black bag with me. I mean, come on. Come to a beautiful place like this and you... Anyway, don't rant again, Steve. We don't like you ranting. There's one off that way, but we're going down to the beach. And by the look of the sky, it's not just the sea that's going to drench us. I don't know which way, to the left or to the right. To the left or to the right. This is all that clay. Oh. I think this is the way we go. Let's follow that path. That's all clay. I'll get all my shoes messed up. I think this is the path. Looks pretty good. Hey, it's an easy path, guys. Not bad at all. You wouldn't make it in a wheelchair, but you do it. Come on, Steve. We want an A over T. Hey, if you broke some bones down here, you'd be in the you know what. Now there is some gun, look, some gun cartridges. So there is some shooting down here. I'm not hearing anything for half an hour, so. A lot of these hunters, they come out early morning. So yeah, this is the path. That other one was like a clay thing. What was the name of this place? Tell me in the Imjoba. I think that's it. If not anything, you expats, even if you don't like the videos, tune in and have a laugh at Englishman speaking these Maltese lingo. They always get me with the silent letters and sometimes the GHs. Yeah, we think we're going the right way. The only problem is we've got to get blooming up. But I'll have two hands going up. I never come down to this beach. I've seen videos on it. I've been near to, as I said, I come like about halfway down. Ooh. You know what, apart from the countryside, I always look at these rocks and I think to myself, what happens if one breaks loose? Anyway, we don't say what if. Let's be positive. Apart from the countryside, that I love just hearing, there's not many birds here. Hey, look at that, that's the clay thing. I love the sea, the sound of the sea. And I really enjoyed that one. You came along with me on the Aura Nature Reserve. And then I did a walk, which is you'd have seen, or maybe you've seen, or I put this up before, I don't know. I thought I'd take the opportunity of walking from St. Paul's Bay. And there were some interesting things, I'm not going to tell you anymore. But maybe it's almost ready, that, so maybe it's gone up already. So walking from St. Paul's Bay to Imjoba on a windy day. I like to show you little bits and pieces. Oh yeah, look how nice here, look. Yeah, this is nice. There's another path leading off that way. I don't know where that goes to. Look guys. Word of the day. Oh! I might do. What do you think? Shall I? There's a nice one coming up. I tell you, my mind is racing, but I tell you, there's a nice one coming up. Some accommodation with Audrey. I know she watches the channel, she's a subscriber, and she told me come over to which way should we go down? Come over and have a look at my apartments. Do you like that sort of thing, guys? Apartments, I know you like the hotels ones. Anyway, oh, you're such a scatterbrain, Steve. This is made me think. She said, do you want to come over to Imjoba? She's from Imjoba, and there's a restaurant over there serves this. This is snail, but in Maltese it's called babouche or babushu. He's still alive, this one. Comes in the rainy season, so I wonder if that's going down there. Oh, he's such a scatter guy. How can you follow him, that Englishman? He talks about 6 things at once. How my mind works. I don't know if that's, oh yeah, it might be going down there. What I'm doing is talking to you. Girls, you say men can't do 3 things at once. I was talking to you about babouche. Oh yes, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. I can feel it. I'm gonna get drenched. I don't care. This is waterproof. And I'm waterproof. Oh, it's not going the way I want it to go, I think this. No, this is going out. I want to get down there. Let me try and fathom it out, guys. I'll cut you off for a second. That's going back up now. I don't want to go down there. So we have to cut across here somewhere. It might be the wind with the sea breeze. That was a bit deceiving. So how do you get down there? That's a definite A over T, I think, going down that way. Shall we try for it? I'll give you some advice as well, how I do it. When you're walking down a hill, walk sideways. like this. Can you see it, guys? I don't know if I'm showing you. If you walk sideways and push against that 1 foot, you still got a chance of an A over T. This is very soft though. This is very clean. I'm going to keep it running. I was going to cut you off, but I know you like A over T's. There's big cracks in this. I don't know where that's from. I guess that's the path. What I've done before though, guys, I've gone down a path. Oh, these are nettles, stinging nettles. Look at these, the spikes, enormous. Let me try and get out of this place. Stretch your friggin' legs to bits. If you go sideways anyway, guys, you find it's a lot better. Anyway, we're down here. Let's hope we're on a decent path now. We could be. We went from up there, guys. Remember that clay thing that I was going to come down? I'm glad I didn't. Because it's blooming slippy. There might be another way down this way. That's because there's a big area there. Anyway, we're here now. We made it. There's a lovely walk all along here. We're at the beach now. That way, I don't know where this blowhole is. Perhaps it only shows up when it's very windy. I love to know where all these rocks come from, because there's no road nearby. So how do they dump all this? Unless they bring it over by boat, just to secure the coastline, maybe. We made it, guys. Look at the water, crystal clear. I can't walk that way because it's all that seaweed. How beautiful, eh? There's another walk this direction. You go towards St. Paul's Bay, that direction. It's blowing up, guys. Hey, over tea. Almost. I had to do what they call it, a one-legged swivel, as it's known in the trade, because I was standing on one leg. Hey, nice though, eh? There's another bit of beach, but along there, I'm not going to bother walking across this stuff. So hard to walk on. There's another little bit of beach there. But just imagine coming on the summer, you're alone. I'm trying to show you these places where, oh, very few tourists make an attempt. And you can drive down here. You could drive halfway down and walk the rest. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Lovely beach in Selmun. Take care, everybody. Don't forget to follow me. I'm Foodie. And share. And go over to Facebook. And go to Instagram. Oh, Steve, you're telling us too many things to do. But you'll love it. Over on Facebook every week, I'm doing a little vid of the memories back videos. So you'll love it. And sometimes little clips on the way, Instagram and things like that. Take care, everybody. Englishman in Malta in this beautiful island.